Hi, this is Daniel Lanois. I'm answering a question from James Houlihan from Los Angeles. James asks, do you ever hear interesting sounds in your dreams while asleep that you then try to pursue in real life, in the studio, live, etc.? Occasionally I wake up with a melody in my head or some kind of something that came from a dream. But I'd say that your question takes me back to England when I was working in the West Country. I was working with Peter Gabriel, and I lived in this little bell tower at Peter's place. And I was very disciplined in those days with my nighttime work. So if I woke up in the night from a dream, I had a little technique where I would write down one page, whatever came to my head from what I had just dreamt. And then go to the bathroom, come back, go to sleep, maybe wake up again, write another page, let's say 2 pages per night. And then on the Sundays, Sunday was my editing day, I would go through the writings and choose anything that was valuable to me. Because what happens when if you write in the middle of the night when you've just woken up, you're in a certain state of freedom. You're still in a bit of a dream state, and something will get written that you may not be fully aware of at the time. But on reviewing, on my Sunday review, I did find a few nice gems in there, and so that's been the most productive in terms of dreams, making my way into practice. I'm answering a question from Mark. Mark's from New York City. Mark asks, "Hi Daniel, I'm really looking forward to the new album, but my question regards producing. Is there the possibility that one day we'll see a third Dylan Lanois collaboration? Thanks for all the amazing work over the years." I'm always thinking about Bob, and I have thought about a way that we might work together again. But I operate by invitation, and so that would be up to Bob and not me. But I have thought about making a very far out record with Bob to bring him into my world of experimentation, of sort of sonic adventures, and I don't know what that would be. It's just I just have a little bit of an idea about it. But I do think about Bob because he's got obviously a great poet, and I think there's still something to be said on a more experimental level with him. Maybe I'll send him a copy of my new record, Goodbye to Language, and see if he takes to that. But thanks for asking about Bob. I'm answering a question from Gary Schulstad from Portland, Oregon. He asks, what was your biggest inspiration for Goodbye to Language, and what did you learn from making it? My steel guitar is the instrument that I use for the making of this record, and the steel guitar is always an inspiration to me. It's my old friend, my first instrument, and it never changes very much. The configuration is always the same. I have to respect it, put the time in, and the more I play, then the more I start getting a harmonic response from the instrument. This time around I worked with Rocco DeLuca, my buddy, who is also a steel player. He's a lap steel player. I'm a pedal steel player. With the pedals I can bend notes, and Rocco's tuned down to D, so he's got that little extra bottom. We had a simple system. I asked Rocco to play roots and fives and no thirds for any given chord, which left me the flexibility to have it be a minor or a major, or have other kind of ringing notes that bring complexity to the top of the chord. That worked out pretty well. So we were inspired by the fact that we got to sit down and play in a free manner. We had just come off a tour in Europe, and we were playing quite well together, and it was Rocco's suggestion that we should just keep the fire burning. And so we did exactly that. We had a few gatherings, and We played without the intention of making a record. Really, we just played because we wanted to play, and I recorded. And then on listening back, I realized that we found a little something special within these performances and our playing, and I decided to start carving out a record, and then the fun part started. You know, after the performances were done, I went into my sonic manipulations, a lot of dub work, and it started turning into this. I don't know, it's got a little fantasia in it, if I could use that term. Some of the sounds are very fresh, and the sensation is such that it could be music from another time. And if I close my eyes, it reminds me of some of the music that I heard as a kid, classical music from Eastern Europe. So I took it as an indication that we should pursue this direction, and just got deeper and deeper into it. And as usual, you know, the blinders go on, and we just concentrate on the thing we're most excited about. And I think we've built something that's very unique. And thanks a lot for your interest in my work there, buddy, further on down the line.